Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a winter everyday makeup look that I've been doing. I've been loving this for winter break and especially around the Christmas time because red lips are a must. This is my favorite red. I wear it all the time. I know I've sent a bunch of Instagrams in it and stuff, and it definitely suits my skin tone really well. If you have blue eyes, blonde hair, and either pale or tan skin, I think it looks amazing on both. I would 100% recommend this color. I bet you would look beautiful on everyone though. It's just one of those perfect reds that's gonna look great and flatter your skin tone and flatter you. And so I love it. I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm using natural light, and since it is winter, the clouds keep going over the sun, so the lighting changes a little bit throughout the video, but I think overall you can still see what I'm doing and everything that I'm applying. What I love is it's pretty easy, it's pretty simple. I'm only using one palette and an extra color on my eyes, and then I just do a full face because I have a lot of breakouts, as you can tell. I have acne prone skin. I've talked about it a couple times on my channel. I'd love to make a whole video dedicated to it. And I find that for me, I feel most confident and most comfortable if I'm wearing foundation and concealer and powder and whole 9 yards. But this is definitely something you can tailor to yourself. I think it's definitely something that I would wear to class. It's pretty simple. Maybe not the red lips. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. Depends. I'm also showing you a great product that helps your lips in the wintertime especially. It's amazing. I just discovered it. I ordered it Black Friday and I'm like, wow, this is fab. I cut my hair, if you can tell. I've been loving it, but I'm sorry I haven't been posting on this channel a lot. I kind of talked about it over on my blog. If you haven't followed it, beautylikeaboss.blogger.com, I think. I don't know. Everything's always in the down bar, and you can keep up with me on my Instagram and everything. But I finished the first semester of my sophomore year at USC, and it was a very challenging semester for me, not gonna lie. More personal stuff happened, and so I wasn't able to keep up with this channel and with my beauty life as I like to, but I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be filming videos for you, and it was so much fun to sit down and just film me getting ready for the day and doing my pretty much everyday makeup for winter. So I'm excited to see you all in the new year, and I hope you have a fabulous holiday season, and I will see you all in the video. So keep on watching if you want to see how I got this look.
I'm going to start off with the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pure Primer. I've been loving it because it's specially formulated for sensitive skin, and it just fills all my pores and smooths everything out. I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. This is amazing coverage-wise, and I'm going to take my Beauty Blender Pro in order to blend it all in. Foundation can kind of dry a little bit fast, so I'm making sure to work in small sections when I'm blending this, just so that everything gets blended out completely before it sets. I find that's really important because otherwise you can get streaks or runniness, or it'll look like you have just one clump of foundation. But as long as you work quickly with this foundation, you're going to find it's impeccable coverage, and it's definitely something I've been wearing every day this winter. I don't know about you, but I have giant veins all over my eyelids, so I find that I definitely have to put on a little bit of foundation even before I do primer or anything, because otherwise sometimes my veins can stick through or something, and I find that it just sets it really well. Now I'm going in with the Maybelline Age Rewind. It's a cult favorite, and I'm doing the typical little triangles under my eyes just to conceal my under eyes, and taking that Beauty Blender again, making sure everything is completely all blended out. And I'm just blending, and blotting it in. Typical, very typical. Using the Coty Airspun and that Beauty Blender Pro, I'm going to bake a little bit, kind of like my half bake, or full bake, whatever, you know. I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Honestly, I don't even know if it makes a difference anymore. I just always use it, and it seems to keep my eyeshadow on all day, so that's good. The Real Techniques little setting brush, I just set that primer and the foundation with a little bit of powder, and I find this really helps lock in everything. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm using the shade 15. It's a little bit lighter than me, but 20 is a little bit too dark, so I'm kind of in that in-between phase. So I'm just using 15 because it looks pretty close and I can bronze it up a little bit. I'm blending it out with my Beauty Blender. I'm kind of going a little rough because I didn't want like flawless coverage because it's an everyday look, but I definitely recommend using your finger if you want to make sure that that coverage is impeccable with your concealer, but it can look a little cakey that way. So I decided to go with the blending out process. So we're just blending and blending and making sure everything looks pretty even. Then I'm using my IT Cosmetics Complexion Powder Brush, and I'm going to powder my face as well as rub that bacon. I think that happens at some point. There we go. Just like brushing off the excess powder. I feel like that's powder that you see in front of my camera, which worries me. Using the Morphie E4, I'm going into Tarte's Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. It does have a little bit of shimmer, but I've found that I kind of like it, like more as a glowy shimmer, so I'm fine with it. I'm bronzing up my cheekbones, my temples, and kind of doing like a contour thing, but in reality, just bronzing it all up because even though it's the dead of winter, I want to look a little bit more bronze. I use the Real Techniques large powder brush just to blend everything out. I'm big on blending in all of my face products. Now I'm using that Real Techniques blush and using a Milani powder blush in Romantic Rose and popping that on the apples. Then using a Morphie Fan Brush and the Ulta highlighting palette, which I've been actually really liking lately. I went in with that shimmery shade first, and then I'm using that setting brush from Real Techniques and going in with that like banana color just to kind of set my under eyes, and then I found they were a little dark, so I took that translucent. Now we're going to move on to the eyes. Using Urban Decay Naked Basics, my favorite color in the whole wide world, Naked 2, for your transition. As you can tell, I completely hit pan on it, but I think that's such an amazing product. I'm definitely going to have to either go buy a full Naked Basics palette, or if they sell it individually, get that. This is the Laura Mercier, the little like cream color stick, and this is in rose gold. I got it in a Sephora play box, and I actually really have been loving it. It's super easy to apply. It stays on all day. You can put eyeshadow over it or leave it on its own. I make sure that I blend it a little bit with my finger just to make sure it's all even and everything. And then I'm going in again with Naked 2, but I'm mixing it a little bit with the color right next to it. I'm pretty sure that's Color Faint. And I'm going to blend that into my crease to deepen it up a little bit and take it into that outer V section. This is just a super quick and easy. I'm not being super particular because we'll blend it out and it will look fine in a couple of minutes. So going in with an IT Cosmetics like perfect crease blending brush, and I'm going to blend all of that together just to make sure no harsh lines or anything and make sure it's all blended. Now taking the lightest shimmery color from that Basics palette, I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is a Sigma pencil brush, and I'm just placing it under my brow bone, inner corners, typical situation. Going again in with that darker color that I mixed in with my little crease color, I'm taking a Morphe pencil brush and doing it under my eyes. Now for the brows. I brush them out using a Morphe brow sort of brush, and using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde, just kind of filling them in lightly and making sure they're all shaped and looking super well. Now my favorite thing is the Brow Gal. I'm going to put the actual name down below in a link. I got this in a FabFitFun brush box. I'm obsessed. Sephora eyelash curler. Gotta curl those eyelashes and make my eyes bright and open. And using my favorite mascara, Too Faced Better Than Sex. I swear by this. I have 3 bottles currently in my makeup collection, you know, because you need 3. And I'm just doing my lower lashes, upper lashes. I make the weirdest faces doing my lower lashes, but I find if I angle myself, it really does help to get all of those little tiny itty bitty lashes. So let's keep making those alien faces. Now I'm moving on to my lips. Now, my favorite product lately has been the Tarte Lip Exfoliant. Oh my gosh, it's so easy. You literally just rub it over your lips, mix your lips around together, and then take a tissue and wipe it off. And you don't have to deal with like scraping into a pot or anything. Super easy. Love it. This is the Revlon Color and Rose Wine, my favorite lip color, like red lip color ever. I wear it all the time. Perfect for date night, perfect for winter, perfect for literally anything. I'm obsessed. It's if I want a bright lip or some sort of bold lip, I go for this. I hope you all enjoyed getting ready with me. This has definitely been my winter go-to makeup. I can't wait to see you all next time. Be sure to hit a like, subscribe, and leave a comment of what you want me to do next. Bye, guys.